Welcome to our class for today, that is Social Studies Class 5. And just to remind you, it is just a recap of what we have been doing. Even if it is our first time, I know you have been taught about the physical environment. So today we just want to pass through our physical environment. And to start with, what is an environment? An environment maybe consists of things that surround us. And if you look at the picture there, an example of our surrounding. So how many or what are some of the things that you can see from the picture that I've sent on the screen? You can see some trees, grass. We also have stones. And if you look up the sky, we have also cloud and the sun. So those are what we call, they make part of our environment. So things that surround us makes our environment. Another picture, you can see it there. The aquatic life, you can see the fish. So that is a marine environment where you will find some aquatic animals and plants, including fish, also, and some animals which live underneath the sea. So the environment that you see there is different from the environment that we are in right now, because those are animals that maybe are adapted to live in such environments, but the surroundings are the same. And then if you look at the last picture that I've also prepared for you, you can see we have a lot of trees. So many trees make a forest. So many trees, they make a forest. Then we also have some physical features that you can see there. And also some of them are man-made feature. For example, the road that you see there, it is a man-made feature. You can also see some vehicles there. But all these form part of our physical environment. And today, that is our subtopic for today. So going straight to our lesson for today, the first question that you need to ask yourself, what is the environment? So that is the first question for us. And we said that the environment, these are things that surround us. The things around us or in our surroundings make up the environment. Examples: trees, grass, buildings, animals, rivers, we have birds, water, etc. Then we have three types of environment. We have what we call the natural environment, human environment, and also the physical environment. So the natural environment, these were things that were made by God. For example, you have mountains, lakes, rivers, and vegetation. So ensure you are taking some short notes as you watch this video. And I've told you our topic for today is environment. So the first thing that you must have written by now is what is an environment, then examples of things that surround us. And then types of environment, you start with the natural environment. These were things that were made by God, for example, mountains, lakes, rivers, vegetation. We have hills, swamps, etc. Human environment, these are things made through man's effort. or they were made by man, including they have the dams, buildings, roads, railway line, etc. Then we also have the physical environment, which the non-living part of the environment, which consists of soil, air, rocks, hills also, and mountain, river and lakes. So you'll find there is a connection between the natural environment and the physical environment. So that one, take short notes down, and then the first thing that also someone can ask you, maybe in exam, you must be able to identify some of the physical features and man-made features that are present in our environment. So just know that physical features, these are things that were made by God. Then the man-made features, like we said, they are also found in our environment, and they are things that were made by man, or that are being made by man. And then another subtopic also for today is map reading and interpretation. So what is a map? You are writing down. A map is a drawing on a flat surface that represents a whole part of the earth. A map is a drawing on a flat surface that represents a whole part of the earth. Elements of a map, or a good map, should have the following. So elements of a map helps a reader to understand the information on a given map. The main elements of a map, or elements of a good map must have a title, key, that is compass, frame, and scales. So you change this one. It's a slight mistake here. You can say compass. Title, key, compass, frame, and the scale. So those are the elements of a good map. Then what are the uses of these elements of a good map? Number one, the title. It is the name of the area represented by the map and the information it contains. So it is the name of the area. If you're talking about Isli area, that is your title, and then that area must be enclosed in a frame. So what is the use of a frame? It shows the extent of the area represented by a map. It is also known as the borderline of a map. Key, to contain signs and the symbols represented various features or in a map. Then we have the compass direction, helps to find direction of a position or features in relation to others. Then the last one is the scale, help the map reader to know the actual distance on the Earth's surface as represented on the map. So when you're going to read the map, those are the elements that you're going to look at. And then map reading is the ability to read, understand, and interpret information given on a map. Symbols of a map contained in the key should be carefully understood and interpreted correctly. So what are some of these features that you can see as far as your scale is concerned? You have relief and drainage patterns, some economic activity, the climate or the crops that are grown, the vegetation, human settlement, administrative boundaries in the area, and also social activities or services found in the area. You can find there is a symbol for a church, symbol, maybe you'll find there's a mosque, and then you'll be able to know the social activities of the people in that given area. So today also, before we finish our lesson, we must know some of the evidence that are found in the map that will help us to know various economic activities that can be practiced in a given area. So when you see crops, for example, coffee, tea, sisal, sugarcane, by example, some of them will be cash crop, others will be food crops. Just know that the activity there is what we call crop farming. And then when you see presence of a sawmill, timber yard, forest guard, or you have seen post, it means that economic activity there is forestry. Remember, economic activity, these are activities that someone does or activity done so that someone can earn an income or money. When you see cattle dips, butcheries, slaughterhouses, dairy farms, veterinary offices, ranches, beef factories, when you see truck, that know that just know that there is what we call livestock farming. So livestock farming, this is type of farming where you find you are keeping animals. Remember, a farmer is someone who grow crops and also keep livestock or keep animals. When you see presence of national parks, game reserves, and camping sites, hotels, lodges, museums, or prehistoric sites, just know that there is tourism as an economic activity. Then, presence of fish ponds, fishing village, fish factory, fish trap fisheries department will show that there is fishing. Quarry, and name of the maybe salt mine, it means that there is mining. When you see market, shop, it means that there's trading. When you see factories, it means that maybe there is some industry in the area. And then when you see roads, railway, airports, airstrip, it means that transport and communication also forms part of the economic activity in that area. So there are also some social activities that are also evident in the map. If you see churches, mosques, temples, and shrines, it represents different religions. When you see clinics, dispensaries, health centers, they all represent medical services in the area. When you see polytechnics, university schools, or colleges, it means that there is education. Then social halls, playgrounds, theaters, and cinema halls, it means that there's some recreation in the area. Remember, recreation is things that you do maybe for enjoyment or just to pass time. So class 5, that is the end of our lesson today. And in your WhatsApp group, you will find I've sent also an assignment for you. Assignment on what we have also covered today. So pass through that work. Make sure you have your short notes and also you attempt the assignments given. At the end, you'll find them in your WhatsApp group. Otherwise, have a good day. Imeenda dakika ngapi? 10 minutes imepita. Hiyo ni lesson ya venye nimeongea bado nimejireport.